Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's good to be here and I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year's Eve. We're continuing on with our Majesty playthrough series today, and we have an expert level map in the northern expansion to address. So the map we're going to get into today is Darkness Falls. Let's click on in and see what's going on here. So we have to destroy the evil wights, and the dwarves will not move into the area as they regard it with fear. Doesn't appear like there's any other restrictions. We notice this vile creature right here. That is, of course, the Shadow Beast. I would expect that we see them in this map. They are a new monster of the northern expansion. Seems like we have some boss fights on our hands as well. And fights is, of course, plural. So that's what we're looking at here today, folks, and we're going to get into it. But if you are new here to the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. Would highly appreciate adding you to our lovely community of awesome people. So let's rock and roll. Darkness Falls. Alright, so we do start with Warriors Guild and a Magic Bazaar. The map is small. That's an initial observation I've made. We start with Palace level 1. So let's get a Rangers Guild. Let's get some gnomes, of course. Gonna want a marketplace.
Now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
We might be able to kind of just fortify this area here. And I don't necessarily want to go warrior unless I have to. So we'll have to see. I want to just transition into Palace level 2 right away. And obviously gnomes are going to help just get this whole thing built. In fact, we start with a Magic Bazaar level 3. Goodness. All right, we'll definitely take that. So here comes the gnome, just fresh out of the hovel here, doing meaningful things already. So I think the question becomes, do we go rogue here as well, or do we simply go double Warriors Guild?
Our Magic Bazaar now offers fine
I'm going double Warriors Guild. So let's just keep getting heroes. We need 4 before we can upgrade our palace. We want to get our palace upgraded as soon as possible. Also want to get healing potions on the board as soon as possible, too. So here we go, watching for market day here. Continue to train rangers. And let's go market day. Once this ranger pops out, we are going to click up. So let's get Palace level 2 immediately, and I'll probably transition into either a Temple to Doros or Fervis. So here we go, an ancient graveyard. It spawns undead. It's located in the wilderness. Can be destroyed, of course. And that will be our goal here. Why don't we just go Doros? You just gotta love an aggressive group of paladins for sure. And we're well structured for that. We'll save this modest income that we have and probably just invest it into 2 paladins here. Get our bearings a little bit and then click up on our marketplace. That is the tentative plan so far. We haven't seen too many enemy units. Looks like we have a zombie up there in the darkness. But we want to get these ancient graveyards taken care of quickly.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
So our Temple to Doros does complete. Also need a blacksmith too, for sure. A guardhouse wouldn't be a bad investment either.
I take the path less traveled.
So maybe before we even consider upgrading that marketplace, or do we just upgrade the marketplace? Use our paladins to hold off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's upgrade the marketplace. We can actually go ahead and get a guardhouse right here. So I'm going to get it right on this sewer entrance. And then we'll also put one right here, I'm thinking. It'll serve as the protection for both the Magic Bazaar and the marketplace, of course. We have a archaic tomb. My guess is can spawn powerful creatures of evil.
The royal treasury is nearly
Oh, yikes.
Sovereign,
Elaine Nobleheart
building has been upgraded.
is getting tested by a zombie here. Should come out on top of that encounter, but
Your Majesty,
I mean, let's
our
be
new
honest, that
building
was
is complete.
a little too close for comfort there, folks.
Name of the sovereign.
Let's get the arrows research on the guard tower.
Killed, Your Majesty.
And it's all about, I mean, we definitely need a blacksmith too. We need to equip our paladins for success.
The guardhouse.
Elaine Nobleheart here, going home. I think that's probably for the best. Go and recuperate a little bit. Elaine, let's get this blacksmith up, and let's get the first round of weapon and armor upgrades coming through the blacksmith here.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
All right, our blacksmith is complete. Don't quite have the funding to get that first level of research, though. That's okay. We have a magic bazaar and a marketplace. And the tax collector nicely just dropped off some additional funds. You love to see that. Pretty sure that spawns a boss. I'm pretty sure. We'll see what kind of evil beasts it ultimately spawns to send our way.
Majesty,
Sure we'll find out soon enough.
offers new services.
We have to just get a little foothold here. And you see the paladin, they love the blacksmith, they go there right away. As soon as there's something new that they can purchase, and provided they have the money, but they love them some blacksmith.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new
Alright,
services.
so I heard something. Okay, here we go. Here's some shadow beasts. These guys are challenging. Unusually fast, powerful attacks. Not a good matchup for the ranger. Let's get another paladin on the front here. And we need our paladins up. We got to get somebody up there. Paladin coming out here soon. The gnome just can't quite get there in time to repair that guardhouse, and that is not good, folks. So the paladin does come out and does some meaningful work.
Energies of light.
That gnome might have bought us enough time. Except for our heroes are fleeing instead of engaging, and that's not what you like to see. We got more gnome action going on here. And this is a skirmish, folks. But our paladins seem to be hanging in there pretty well. We got just this nonsense going on right here where the gnome is repairing it pretty much as fast as the shadow beast is dealing damage to it. You love to see that. It keeps them nice and occupied. And our paladins are able to win us this day. We did lose our guardhouse, though, of course. Not great, but we could have had worse casualties for sure. Lost a gnome as well. Rest in peace, my friend. I believe we also lost a ranger.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly...
Alright, so what do we got to do here? Definitely need to get the guardhouse back up, for sure. It kind of hurts to spend that sort of cash on it, but we need to do it. And here's a vampire against our ranger. Just not a good combination. Not a good matchup. Ranger's going to hang in there, though, against his better judgment, for sure. But he's brave. Either brave or stupid. One of the two. But you have to appreciate an aggressive hero, even if that aggression is misguided. Have to get our bearings here, folks. We just have to do it. So, I mean, I could look into another guardhouse. We could save up for... I think I have to save up for another pally here. It's just needed. We need more hero presence in general. We have a vampire just kind of hanging out in our base. Let's go with another paladin right here in this guild. And there are a lot of enemies on the board, folks. Not very strong ones, but enemies nonetheless. So we got to get these ancient graveyards out of here. I think this is a good target. All right. So let's just throw a modest bounty on each ancient graveyard here. And we got the gnome. The gnome is interested in bounty hunting. Of course, they've been known to do that. Love to see that, folks. Could get protection rings and look at clicking up the marketplace again. Could get a guardhouse right here, though, as well. Or could save up for another paladin. Those are our three options. We have a tax collector coming back with enough gold to get us another paladin, so I think that is the play here, folks. Tax collector has just got to get home and not share the same fate as that particular tax collector there. Alright, in he goes. Let's get another paladin. And you have the proverbial troll just hammering away at the marketplace, as usual. Do want to get the shape shift potion as well. I think that is a good addition. And we see a paladin sort of not take the fight with the troll, leaving the peasants to their demise. That's not very righteous of you, paladin. But we'll give you a pass. Alright, so what do we got going on here? We got this gnome. Yikes, man. Aw, man. Rest in peace, Penderquig. I think your propensity to bounty hunt got the best of you there. So what are we doing here? We are looking at... There's a few key upgrades we need. We need another guardhouse. I know that there's another Shadow Beast rush coming. What are we doing? They're hunting. Okay. I don't like the idea of... Okay, we got another grand for a paladin, so let's do it. And then let's get our gnomes retrained. The more gnomes, the better. They keep things repaired. They also participate in the economy. Found a little treasure chest down there. That's good to see. And a goblin watchtower. What is going on here? In a completely unprecedented turn of events, a renegade tribe of goblins pledges to help defend your kingdom. Seems they used to inhabit these lands and were driven out by the vile undead. Interesting. I mean, we'll take it for sure. We get a little extra fortification. Don't necessarily need to go with another guardhouse here now. That's great. So we'll go protection rings. And that'll allow us to click up to marketplace level 3 as soon as the funding allows. This is great. I mean, great placement for these watchtowers here too. You love to see that. Definitely love to see that. This ancient graveyard is under assault by our paladin and, of course, a very ambitious gnome. We'll take it. We will take it. Elaine Holyblade keeping herself occupied with the skeleton. Let's get this marketplace up to level 3. We'll probably replenish our rangers at some point in time too. Got heavy fortification right here with the guard towers. Excellent. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. Alright, so we have 6 paladins. I'd like to get that number up to 8 as soon as possible. Tax collector dropping off some more gold. Also need a blacksmith upgrade as well. And the troll should fall to this watchtower here. And it does. That's good. We have another vampire here. Just turned to dust. Yikes. Okay, we came close to losing Elaine the Redeemer there. Very, very close, actually. Another paladin on the ancient graveyard. You'll love to see that. And let's just keep on keeping on here. We have a grand. Let's get another paladin. They are our defensive and offensive force, after all. And it just makes sense. They do really well against these undead units. Even the vampire, although the vampire does give them a run for their money. I will admit that. So now we could go shapeshift. I'm going to go with another paladin here, though. And that will fill up our ranks. And then we should be in a pretty good position to sort of push. Get these ancient graveyards down. Maybe explore a little bit more. And here goes the proverbial rat man. Just pinching pennies. The paladin does catch him, but he gets a decent, 300 or so from our marketplace, of course. Let's upgrade our blacksmith. It's only going to benefit our paladins after all. And that's what you want to see. We have a tax collector being chased by a troll here. Let's see if the palace guard can sort of intervene, slow him down. He does. But we'll see how long that lasts, of course. Let's get a weapon upgrade and then the subsequent armor upgrade. Let's throw a bounty on the ancient graveyard there.
The Unholy are near.
We're looking good. We're looking good. Let's get the shapeshift potion as well. The paladins actually do make use of the shapeshift potion. And here we go. We have another shadow beast invasion here. These guys are very fast, very hard to target. And let's just hope that we can get some paladins in the area. We have one right here. That's good. We need to get a repair on this watchtower. Where are the gnomes when you need them?
Majesty, the local
Yikes, man. They just lay waste to these goblin watchtowers.
Our magic bazaar now offers fine
Goodness gracious. Like it wasn't... They didn't even stop. They didn't even slow down. We have our gnomes falling. That's not good. Let's see if we can just keep them trained up. And we need our paladins home. They're getting home. We should be able to handle this assault without too many major losses here. Although we did lose a good portion of our defenses. But luckily, economically, we're in a better position right now than we were, you know, say 5 game days ago to actually build guardhouses. So, let's see what the gnomes do. Don't want to lose our marketplace here. Definitely don't want to lose that. Guardhouse under assault, but it's still got some decent HP left. Man, those shadow beasts just melted our guard towers. Or watchtowers, I should say. Troubling stuff here, but it looks like we're going to be able to hold on. Shadow beast falls there. The gnomes will have some repair work to do, admittedly, but the goblins have sent reinforcements. Oh goodness, we have a goblin fortress. Excuse me. That's great. We'll take that right on the helm. A nice beefy 300 HP building to draw the enemy's attention. Excellent. Let's go up to level 3 blacksmith. I think it's a good time for it. Then we essentially have to look into... So there's exploration that needs to take place. Otherwise, we do have an archaic tomb right here that we could certainly take down. It's all about if the timing is right. It's hard to say if the timing is right. Tax collector coming in with a nice sum. That'll allow us to get our weapons upgraded. And I see what's going on. So these aren't actual buildings registered to us. They're just allied to us. So our gnomes actually will not repair these watchtowers. Yep, I might explain why they melted so fast. Here we go. We have a Minotaur coming in. Elaine Nobleheart. The little support from the Ranger. Not a problem there. We have a solid 2 grand now. So with a sum like that, we could definitely look at adding... Let's get some more heroes just in general here. But we could definitely look at adding some additional hero support. Question is, what hero do we target? Do we save up for another Warriors Guild? Do we start training monks? There are many possibilities. Do we go Wizard? Broken Sewer Main there. I think I'll actually sit on the income here. Let's see what the next payout looks like. So here's another 790. So that'll put us right at about the 3 grand mark. The Warriors Guild costs 3,040. I mean, we'll have enough here for another guild of paladins. I think it makes sense. I mean, it's costly, folks. It really is. Very expensive, but let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get those paladins trained up. And then I think it's... the best move is to start taking out these buildings. I mean, we have another ancient graveyard up here. Let's throw 100 on that. And then we'll target the archaic tomb.
Majesty, our new building is complete.
Rangers helping us explore. You love to see that. We have some interest from Rattan the Questing. Quite fitting given his name. We have given him a quest. And here's the other archaic tomb here. Not sure exactly. Oh, that's what's killing my gnome. Vampires, yeah, they're pretty pesky.
In the name of the sovereign.
She's got the transformation potion. You see that? Shapeshift potion.
Energies of light.
That's really cool.
Build his character.
Level 6 paladin with a gold longsword here should be able to take out the vampire, excuse me. We have an evil Oculus here on the board. Shanae Clearmind
Energies of light.
hanging in there with her paladin counterparts. Doing well, looking good. Just have to kind of bring this over the finish line. Elaine Nobleheart is beginning to raid the archaic tomb. I guess. Alright, here comes some more shadow beasts. Alright, we need to get home here, folks. Let's get home. Let's get home. We have goblins from the Goblin Fortress giving us some good support. Let's see if we can't get on the shadow beasts here and continue to train paladins. That's what we have to do. The troll in the marketplace as usual. We'll let them take down the houses. That's not really too much of an issue. Good goblin support coming in here. It'll at least slow the approach of the enemy. And here we go. We have stones. Can summon Shadow Beast, will resurrect unless Styx is also killed. His resurrection will release chain lightning that damages any foes nearby. Can cast recall for aid from Styx. So it seems like we have to get both of the bosses on the board at the same time, while also fending off a very intense onslaught of these shadow beasts here that are very fast. Alright, so seems like the real challenge has just kind of displayed itself in this one. Most likely why it's an expert map. We're gonna find out real soon though. We do have a very strong band of paladins. So the goblins are going for the bounty. You love to see that. Except for there's no hero in there to claim the 3,000 gold. Alright, so here we go. We have Styx. So Styx can strengthen shadow beasts. Will resurrect. So they're both together now. Okay. So I wonder, do they resurrect immediately? We're going to have to figure this out. That's not good. That was a big sum of money.
The unholy are near. Praise Doros.
We have three full guilds of paladins, though. So really, I think let's get a bounty on this guy. If I can click him, moving real fast. Yikes, man. Stop killing my tax collectors. Maybe should have gone Rogues Guild in retrospect here.
Doros has spared you. The unholy are near.
No, I don't want an explore flag. Goodness gracious. It is very hard to select these fast-moving units. Alright, we need to get her some support.
Praise Doros.
She's level 7 Elaine the Redeemer. She's got a speed tonic, has 5 healing potions as well. Is holding up pretty well with her high armor.
Spared you.
Goodness.
Energies of light.
Let's go. Let's get in here on them.
The unholy are near.
Alright, they're starting to swarm in. We have Garada of Divine Might here, berserking in Minotaur form. Just taking the names of these shadow beasts here. Elaine the Redeemer has to be careful. She has 5 healing potions. It would be a shame if she took a critical hit and fell here. But her armor class should keep her in the fight. We have just more and more shadow beasts coming in.
The unholy are near.
Summoned by, I forget which boss summons them. I believe the one with the hammer does. Alright, so now Elaine Nobleheart here, full HP.
Unholy on me.
And Elaine the Redeemer does fall with 5 healing potions. Ridiculous. Shouldn't have happened, folks. You don't like to see that. Okay, so Stones goes down. And it looks like... Is the other one down as well? No, he's right here. He managed to run. So let's see how the resurrection mechanic works. Let's get some serious heat on this guy. Let's get a grand on him. Let's see if they can swarm to him and just take him out. Let's see. Let's see what happens. They're on him. He's got pretty low HP. He's more than halfway down. Let's see what happens. You should be able to take him out before the resurrection happens, but I'm not sure how it works, like I said. Okay, he's not back up. Swarmed by paladins and cut down by paladins. They're both down. And we win. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You love to see that. Real display of just the staying power of the paladins, right? Very, very strong unit. It's often a good idea to go paladins if you can afford it, of course. This one obviously saw some real challenges with those shadow beasts. But ultimately, we had 19 heroes left alive, and only 14 killed. So that spells success for this one, folks. So that was Darkness Falls, and that will complete this episode. We're going to get into another expert level map here for the Majesty playthrough series in the next episode. So stay tuned. Let me know if you're enjoying the series, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks a lot. See you later.